Hello there, and welcome to Art Supply Thursdays. Today I'm going to compare two brush pens by Pentel. The popular Pentel Touch, right here, and the brush sign pen Artist, which is it's new one to me. Sorry if this is called something else. The wording on the pen does say brush sign pen Artist, so it's just a similar offering, but with a different tip on it. So for this video, just to make it simple, the Pentel Touch, I'll just call it, the Touch, or the Pentel Touch, and this brush pen, the brush sign pen Artist, I'll simply call it the Artist, the Touch and the Artist. I got the Pentel Touch a while ago for about 40 Taiwan dollars, and that's about $1.35 US. I'm glad I still kept it because this color is the same color as this new Artist that I bought. And it probably even uses the same ink. I bought the Artist at a trendy bookstore, so it costs about 100 Taiwan dollars, which is about $3 US or so. But at a standard stationery store, it might be the same price. It might just only be a little more rather than twice the price. They both came unboxed, just in their own little display case. Like a little Pentel had its own thing for these pens, just with slots and a little cardboard sign. So there's a simple display, but they're organized by their different colors. These brush pens, they both have the same body and seem to come from the same mold. They're both stamped with Pentel Sign Pen, which is a standard marker pen without flex on which both of these models are based. I imagine this whole series is the same, the whole sign pen series. They just have different tips on them. They each feature a functional clip that's built right into the cap itself, just all part of the one piece, and it functions well enough, just works, stays in place, no problem. Both pens have snap caps, and you can see the difference in the tips immediately. So here is the Touch, and here is the Artist. Touch has a low profile with a rapidly tapering tip, whereas the Artist has very long bristles, almost like a rigger paintbrush, which, just very long bristles. You can see that. There you go. From what I've read, these pens, they use water-based inks. They don't write or blend like alcohol markers, and because of their lower price point, I imagine they are water-based inks. They have a plain grip, there's nothing much on them, and they're lightweight. Not too light though. And they post securely. Stays right on there, doesn't come off. So they post well, writes well, balanced fine, because they don't really have any added weight from that cap because of their relatively lightweight. All right, now let's see how these compare when they write. Starting with the Pentel Touch. This is a popular marker pen for calligraphers because of how easy it is to control. I've tried brush pens that have similar tips by other brands, but those they will flex and then bend and won't spring back. These Pentel Touch pens, they spring back very well, and so they keep their point for very long times, and they're very, very easy to control. I've used these a lot whenever I use like a brush pen for calligraphy. This is usually the one I will use. There are more expensive brush pens out there, but none are as easy to control and easy to use as a Pentel Touch, and they're very low priced. You can get them in many colors. Yeah, so even though the line variation, which I'll get to in a moment, is not as much as the Artist, you still have plenty of variation there, allowing for great flourishing and great script writing. And next up will be the Artist. So this brush sign pen Artist here. From the beginning, I must compare the obvious. with such long bristles here, the artist brush pen is capable of significantly wider widths than the Pentel Touch. This allows for like really dynamic compositions. The artist pens are much harder to control though, because the tip is so soft that it doesn't give you much feedback, so you're not sure when it's touching the paper unless you actually see it. And so, yes, they are harder to control, and the consistency on the thin lines is where it's really hard to manage. But because they have bristles, they actually have individual bristles rather than I think it's a plastic tip, or just one solid plastic tip of the Pentel Touch. The bristles allow for the dry brush effect that you get when you quickly run your brush, or you quickly run the tip, across the paper. Then you get that dry brush effect. And this is a popular technique in Chinese calligraphy, and it can even make English words have a similar look. For artistic use, the artist, the one with the long bristles here, it has much more potential for sure. That dry brush effect combined with its huge line variation is really exceptional. The touch, though, is better for calligraphy, absolutely. And even with the artist's potential, it can't come close to the control of the touch, which still has more than adequate line variations, and it's very easy to use. So for an experienced artist who's looking to do more drawing, the artist is a great choice. But for calligraphy and even just artwork itself could be just fine with the Pentel Touch because of how easy it is to control. The artist is worth trying out, but not my choice for writing. However, it's great that they have the same colors. Therefore, if you wish to write some calligraphy with the Pentel Touch and add some embellishments or border work with the artist and give it even more dynamics, then they will pair together seamlessly. Both are affordable, quality brush pens, so go ahead and give them both a try. Thank you for watching.